Welcome, fellow growth seekers. This is the first episode of Growth Mindset, a podcast aiming to provide actionable insights and proven strategies to unlock your true potential. I'm your host, Ronnie, and I'm thrilled you're joining me on this journey of leveling up personally and professionally. To kick things off, I wanted to share my own story and experiences that led me to start this show. Like many, I've always been drawn to the idea of self-improvement and being the best version of myself. But wanting to grow and actually doing it are two very different things. In my early 20s, I often lacked motivation, indulged bad habits, and ignored my health. I coasted along in a job I wasn't passionate about. Mediocrity became the norm. Something needed to change. Eventually, I discovered the transformative power of small, compounding wins in personal growth. Tiny changes add up. I started waking up early and reading from self-help books to reprogram my mindset. Through incremental progress, I broke bad habits and adopted rituals that empowered me, like journaling and meditating. It wasn't easy, but embracing the struggle of sustained growth was worth it. I tapped into reserves of mental strength I didn't know I had. My self-confidence skyrocketed. I started my own business pursuing my passion, and my relationships, health, focus, and productivity all improved tremendously. Now, I don't share this to brag. My growth journey also had setbacks and failures that taught me important lessons. I still have a long way to go. But the point is that continuous personal development has completely changed my life and outlook when I committed to it. I want to help others do the same by shortcutting the learning curve. Consider me your guide, but also a fellow traveler still navigating the ups and downs of the growth journey. Each episode, we'll go in depth on proven personal growth strategies, from cultivating empowering habits and mindsets, to practical productivity tips, conquering procrastination, reducing stress, accomplishing big goals, and much more. You'll also hear from world-class authors, psychologists, coaches, and other experts on unlocking your potential. This podcast isn't about quick fixes or overnight transformations. It's about embracing the incremental struggle on the path to growth, progress over perfection, long-term gain through short-term discipline. With the right principles put into consistent practice, you can achieve more than you imagined possible. So why does becoming our best selves matter? Well, when we grow as individuals, we uplift those around us, make a greater impact with our gifts, and live more purpose-driven lives. A rising tide truly lifts all ships. Continuous personal development unlocks doors to new possibilities. Now let's do a deep dive on the central concept behind this show: adopting a growth mindset. Pioneering Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck's research revealed how our core mindset dictates our motivation, resilience, and direction in life. Those with a fixed mindset believe intelligence and talent are static. You either have it or you don't. Challenge is seen as threatening, effort is fruitless, and failure is devastating. But with a growth mindset, abilities are fluid and can be developed. Obstacles provide opportunity to improve. Effort and consistency breed results. Cultivating a growth mindset empowers us to realize our potential. It's about believing we all can get smarter, stronger, and better over time through hard work and the right strategies. Every great achiever adopts this mentality to propel their development. So how can we apply this mindset to our lives? Here are 5 powerful principles. First, view challenges as a chance to grow, not an indictment of fixed inadequacy. Each struggle strengthens us if we respond productively. Obstacles are inevitable in achieving big goals. Embrace them. Second, replace self-criticism with self-coaching. Our inner voice should uplift, not judge. Don't dwell on flaws. Identify areas for targeted improvement through positive self-talk. Third, have passion for the process, not just desired outcomes. Savor small daily wins on the growth journey. Lasting results come from compounding these small gains. Fourth, value effort and consistency over talent. Grit trumps inborn gifts. With dedication and incremental progress, we can surpass even the gifted. Finally, take ownership over your development. Don't make excuses. Take action. You have immense control over your trajectory through your choices and response to adversity. There are no overnight transformations, but adopting this empowering mindset and applying these principles organizes the brain for growth and achievement. Small hinges swing big doors over time. Progress compounds. Success builds on success. On this podcast, we'll expand on ways to cultivate this mentality across all facets of life, from improving productivity to reducing stress, accomplishing goals, gaining confidence, and so much more. A growth mindset unlocks reserves you didn't know you had. In closing, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this episode provided value and got you thinking. If you enjoyed it, please share the podcast with others who may benefit. And come back next week when we'll be discussing strategies for building grit and resilience on your growth journey. Remember, we all have enormous potential within us waiting to be unlocked. Commit to consistent personal growth, have patience with yourself, and amazing things will happen. I'm honored to be your guide on this journey. Till next time, keep growing one day, and one small win at a time. Here is a closing section thanking listeners and encouraging them to follow the podcast. Thank you so much for listening to the first episode of Growth Mindset. If you found this podcast valuable, I'd greatly appreciate if you could leave a review or share it with someone who may benefit from the message. Please tune in next week when we will dive deeper on key personal growth strategies to elevate your life. New episodes will be released regularly, so be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. It's going to be an amazing journey of learning and development together. I'm so grateful you chose to spend time listening, and I can't wait for us to grow on this path as a community. Till next time.